Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Before we move on to our daily investing analysis today, I want to make something clear to everybody that we do not provide financial advice here. It's all for educational purposes. Take it however you want. And if you're new to this channel, you might not actually get everything that we say here. It is advanced technical analysis for those who already know and they want to follow these price levels and see the accuracy of our trades here. Okay, so let's go and do our analysis. Now, if you go and see the last video I posted on YouTube as well as all our social media, it was a quick recap of everything that has happened so far in Bitcoin through all these phases. Now we reached the level that it was break of the trend line, and this level had to be reclaimed. And in that video, by the end of it, I said it has reached our take profit level again. Now, for the fifth time, we called this accurate. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you count this one, it's 6 times. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is that the market is now at the situation that we need to be very, very careful with everything that we're going to do. It is going to get more volatile. Now, this has happened as you see so far, and we have taken profits on our Bitcoin positions. On the other hand, we have Ethereum that in the last investing analysis that I came here, I said you can take profits here, but if you have entered here and you have longer view, you can still let it go, so you're not in danger. As long as you're not in danger, you can keep it, but if you want, you can take your profits. It doesn't mean take profit to sell entirely. So if you see again, we again took another 18% run on Ethereum, which is quite significant. Now again here we reached our take profit level. So if we have been taking profits, we're not losing anything, right? The price, whenever it reaches a level, it can go back to the previous level. Now there's like 7 hours or something left for the weekly close as well. So if we go on another Ethereum chart, so I can show you perfectly how it's looking like, so you can have the proper roadmap to see it clearly what I am really talking about here. You can see that we have a wick here, not just wick, an entire zone of the previous all-time high of 2021 that is being broken. It hasn't been broken yet. A breakout candle is a longer candle, bigger than this one, and it, if we count it as weekly time frame, it should come and close nicely above and stay for some time here, for maybe another 1 or 2 weeks. So it is confirmed that the price is not going to go down, and as soon as the price reverses below this, it will indicate that the price can fall down again. Now, we need to be always ready for any scenario out there. I know that it's bull run. I know that things are getting intense, and we everybody is like huddle, 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 like hold everything, all your bags. But that's not how it works. If you see, in the past 3 or 4 years, how many times you missed the opportunity to sell Ethereum. First time you lost the opportunity at $4,400 and it fell to 1,700, right? Second time you lost it, it fell to 900 something. Then again we came to this level of supply, which is this level. Then again it fell from this level and this level to around like $2,000, which is quite a lot of loss. It's like 50%. You see, 40, almost 48% down. Then again, for the six times. One, two, three, four, five times. In total, this market has been falling from all these levels of supply and demand. Sorry, not demand, supply and resistance levels. So, and we have been tracking it perfectly even before it was going to break. You see, this time I was sure about it. I said it's going to break and it might just exactly reach the top without even letting anyone buy, because there was so much hype going around Bitcoin and everybody was buying these levels. Now, what it did was, this is like the story of Ethereum, okay? That what happened so far, and what it did was it took everybody that entered here, especially with leverage, it had their stop loss but came on our level of entry, and we took entry, and it took us back to all-time high. Now, it can break this, but before we take a look at how it can break, we will need to look at certain other things first. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you my opinion exactly right now. Let me clean these. I made my point, right? What happened here? That's why we have been always taking profit in these levels, so we make money and increase our capital. Except Bitcoin, which that's a complete another strategy. Even in that, you can perfectly spot things, and it's much better chart than so many other coins. But Ethereum is also like that, and it gives you more volatility, which you can make more money if you see it that way. Otherwise, this volatility can make you also lose a lot of money. You can play it two ways. So, in order to have a breakout, I need to see this come like this, then come here, then go up, okay? Then we will have complete another run. Like this will be another market entirely different than what we have seen so far, because things will be exploding inside Ethereum chain significantly. Now, if we come and track this parabolic uh, trend line that we have been following, I think I should just keep it this much. I can put it this way, but it won't make sense much for me. This is the one that makes more sense. Um, and and every chart it's different. You can say, okay, we have touched for the third time. So if this is really the third touch of this trend line, then it should break this all-time high. uh, but you see, it's not a speculation. We have to check the probabilities. So whenever it reaches a level, this is our strategy. We take profit. We don't care how far up it can go, because we are mostly now invested in Ethereum tokens, because the amount of gains that every Ethereum token is giving us is quite significant than what Ethereum has there for us. There are different ways to play these. You can have Ethereum, you can have those tokens. It depends on how much money you have overall and how much you want to distribute between them. But sometimes it's just one token that you need to make the most gains. Um, that's all. Okay, so again, coming back to this chart, what if I tell you that there's quite a possibility of hitting $5,000 level and turning back like this, then accumulate here, then maybe break all-time high next time? Why? Because I told you about the same pattern on Bitcoin. You see this? This was the pattern that I gave you. First I told you it will come down here, right? Then the second time I told you it will come here, it will consolidate, then it will go up. You can go check the last videos. I just removed these lines so we can see the market clearly. Now, uh, it didn't exactly go back to here, right? So it was rejected right from this point that I gave you. I also mentioned this in the group, so that it was perfect to take profit. Now the same. Could be set for Ethereum. Where was it? This chart. That we might see it coming to this $5,000 level. This will make literally everyone rush in that they are missing on Ethereum, and every retail trader is gonna come obviously above $5,000. That's where I expect the price to nuke back down. This is my view from a lot of experience, but I don't want to just give you this scenario. The second scenario is that in case I am wrong and this do break out and goes above $5,000, then for us to confirm the breakout, it needs to come this time down. And now it's also quite possible that we might, if it really depends on the demand, if things are really good, it can maybe directly keep on climbing in lower time frames towards $6,000 and never even come to this level. But I don't want to assume such thing. I want to see all the probabilities of what are the chances that we might see such thing. Then if I check from the all-time high, then it will give me a complete another. You see, it will, if I check with Fibonacci, it will tell me that it can go to $7,200. And this price reaching suddenly and going crazy, uh, like a hyperbolic, something they call it. I don't even know what it is called. It's possible if we are in that bull run that nobody is thinking to happen, then it can quite go to $7,200. But it will keep on climbing up, and it might not give us a chance to buy it at $4,800. But what is my strategy exactly? If I am going to buy Ethereum after this all-time high, I need to see a breakout. Wherever that breakout is, and wherever I will get a higher low, I will accumulate in that level, even if the price is higher. Because this is not about long-term holding, this is about trading it. So for trading, we need to be sure that we are in a demand level rather than being on the all-time high and buying and accumulating a large amount of money, which is quite foolish from my perspective. I will not do such thing. I have seen it in the past how these things play, so I try to avoid. For example, take a look at this chart in Dogecoin. What did we do? We took twice profit yesterday on our positions here, and you can see it started falling down, and it could take us back to this level or even lower to this level, or it might not actually do that, but taking profit is always good. And every time the market will give you another opportunity to buy if you are trading. But then on your long-term holdings, if you have a larger amount, you can just lower your position in some of the things that is really overbought. On the other hand, I had another complete view that I gave you before, that Dogecoin is in complete accumulation area overall, if we think like that. And I am seeing after we go up, we should come to these price levels. So that is for a longer view. Maybe it will happen by the end of the year. Maybe it will happen by the end of first quarter of next year. We don't exactly know. So that's why we don't come and speculate here. We see all the probabilities. Okay. So this is still my view. I am not bearish. I'm still saying I am not bearish. It's just market is overbought. So many times it has happened. It can happen again. You can see that USDT already started climbing from this level of mine that I have, because last time we had it almost broken and retested, but instead of retesting, it came and closed above it, making this as a support level, because now this is a breakout and we reached this level. we reached this level, but before breaking out this line, it closed right at the support, which this is what I don't like. It's just simply obvious for me that in order for us to go even lower, we need to break this. Now that it hasn't broken, uh, it will still consolidate and try to climb up. Maybe it will come again here, then we will drop. Or maybe it will drop, then retest, then drop even further. Anything could happen. So we're up for all these scenarios. And one more thing on a lower time frame, this is another possibility, because if we see this as a break of this trend, then it should come and retest this, right? So where is the that gap that it needs to fill is this price. This is exactly where USDT should go, and it will take back Bitcoin to this prices. You can see that it's already coming down. Maybe this is also a level, just in case. For accumulation, obviously it's better than this to buy here, especially for long term. But for trading, lately I'm really done trading Bitcoin. For me, it's not as profitable anymore. For long term holding and accumulating, fine. $114,000 still in good value than $122,000 cheaper. Now, let me tell you about Solana as well. So you see, Solana as well, we have taken profits here. Then what Solana did was it did come down a little bit. Then it came up. This is a fake out. Now it is back on this zone, which if let me remove all of these so I can tell you clearly what is happening and what I am looking at in this market. So we have a lot of levels here, okay? One is this. One is this level, to be specific, and it's not broken. The other one is this line of resistance, which is this zone. And if we take it like a zone as like from 216 to 220. So there is not enough room for it to go crazy wild yet. But in the future, of course, that's another thing. This will be good run, and this will be even much better run. So you see, by breaking every structure, we are looking at different percentages on Solana step by step. 6%, 10%, 11%, or even higher, 21% if it just blows the top. So $300 is the ultimate target for us, but we go step by step. Okay. Mm, okay. Now we have something like this on Solana, and for the so this is the demand that we shouldn't be breaking this. It's really important demand level 176,000. It can, why not? It can still consolidate between uh, these two levels. But in case, but in case, okay, mic is working, right? Okay, yes, it is working. So in case it does break, we will accumulate it higher. So I will need it to go here, then come back down here, then we will accumulate it. After a breakout toward $220, I'll buy the retest of $205. We sold at $203. I might even get a $203. I'll show you once that happens. So no rush for me. If I expect something to happen, I see every detail. So let's keep this the way it is. Let's not touch it anymore. Okay. So Ethereum couldn't break this. Last night it was trying to go break, but it couldn't. But against Bitcoin, mashallah, very good. That was obviously the reason of this pin bar that we got. So it shows a lot of strength again against BTC. It's not like we didn't know. We did know. Now that this has happened, it's good. It's good. I want to see a retest, then I can accumulate Solana. Very simple for me. Doge BTC, very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. We are out of this trend line. We just need to get out of this accumulation area. Then you're gonna see Dogecoin run. No wonder why it's the number one in my portfolio at the moment. Against Ethereum, it's really losing, and the our analysis is coming to life. We want to see it here. Then once it bounces and goes higher, then that's what we want. And let's see Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is also breaking, which is a good news. And we can adjust this since it hasn't happened. So something like this is happening, and we have a few more supports here that is coming on our way. We need to look at. The main one is here. That it will keep on dropping toward that level. Now this chart does look quite convincing that we will go down, but if you see these waves, we are already down, aren't we? What if something like this is in the horizon and we are not prepared for it? Be prepared for all these scenarios. Although we have taken profit, I told you to go buy Sonic, right? So this was given on what? On private for the students, and whoever is listening to this video is going to get the signal as well. Just for the sake of learning, guys, we're still in the entry area for Sonic, and there is a good 8 risk ratio reward for this up to 80%. Up to you. You know what to do with it. Coming back to our analysis, let's take a look at US dollar. US dollar, what did I tell you? As long as it stays below 99, 100, we are good. Nothing to worry. Same thing I told you for Bitcoin. As long as we are holding above this zone, there's nothing to worry. Didn't I say this after it had this crazy pump? As long as we are above 4,000, 3,900, this is my level, we are good. So all of it, especially for Solana, I said that I haven't taken profit. Like, look at the profit that if I was going to take this profit, 6%, I haven't taken profit, right? Then I didn't sell as well, it was in my entry. Then I did sell last night with 16% profit. Very good profit, sweet profit on Solana with my patience, and I went to my friend's nikah as well. May he live a good life, inshallah, under Allah's blessings. So at that day after I told you that it's gonna pump and we're down, it's time to accumulate, it went up, and I went to the wedding. Didn't worry about it at all. Then the next day, yesterday, we sold, we took profit. Total is climbing up. It is climbing up, but if you see this, we are sitting in all-time high in total too. That's excluding Bitcoin. This is with Bitcoin. That's why it's setting higher. And yeah, it didn't quite come exactly to this level, but it was in our zone, so makes sense. It would have given us better opportunity a little bit lower, which hasn't happened and it might still happen. So this is the level at the moment that I am looking at for total, which is this that hasn't been broken. So after I finish all these analysis, I'll give you my complete view of how to do or what to do. Okay, this also didn't come to this level. We held it from somewhere like this. Okay, good. That is total tree. It moves very crazy. Okay, so my view on what is going to happen next is that I want to see this price stay above $12,000 in Bitcoin. We're still good. It could be a double bottom like this, then we will certainly go up. Otherwise, if this is broken, if this line is broken, ladies and gentlemen, you know what is going to happen? Let me show you the perspective so you know what I'm saying. If this line is broken, we're getting what? This is a higher high. This is a higher low. This will become a lower high. Confirmed downtrend. Then we will keep on seeing this. Then we will keep on seeing this. So be ready for that scenario just in case. Just in case. There's always room for falling than for going up because crypto is volatile, right? But for smart people, it's blessing. It is indeed. Okay, so at the moment that we're talking, Ethereum is trying to break, but as long as it's still below $5,000, there is no breakout for me. I want to see a proper breakout and a retest like this scenario that I have, this one. Then I will tell you that okay, it is a breakout. Now we're buying the higher low and we will swing it toward even higher levels. So that is all for now. Same for Solana. Nothing new. Same for Dogecoin. This has become a supply and this as well another resistance zone. That's all I can see in the market. So have a good day. If you enjoyed, you can like and you can subscribe for future videos. And if you like it, you know, it will reach to more people and they will also benefit from it. Have a good day. Inshallah, I'll see you the next day.